School in Columbia, South Carolina.
And I'm Darren McGarvey, and I teach theater and English at Kettering Fairmont High School.
We're at the world-famous Folger Shakespeare Library in Washington, D.C.
Where just inside you'll find many great resources to help you teach Shakespeare and his language and his works in your own classroom.
We're inside the Folger gift shop,
Where you can find the Teaching Shakespeare Toolkit.
which includes your 2-line scene cards, which we'll talk about today.
In your toolkit, you'll find many great things inside. A USB flash drive, DVDs, page of stage guide, Shakespeare set free, your 2-line scene cards. It's got everything!
Even the kitchen sink! Let's take a look at the 2-line scene cards. Each card has a line from many of Shakespeare's plays. While the cards just look like lines from a play, you'll soon find they are a great tool to inspire, encourage, and enjoy the language of the bard.
Here are the purposes of the 2-line scene cards: to help find meaning in the language, to become more familiar with the language, to increase the recognition of diction, syntax, and use of rhetoric, to scaffold skills working students toward a final performance project.
Here are some reasons to use the 2-line scene cards. It gets students on their feet. It introduces language through a non-threatening activity. It increases experience with denotation, connotation, and tone. And besides, it's just plain old fun.
Here's an example of how fun the 2-line scene card activity can be.
Get thee gone. Go fetch me a crow.
You'll cry for this me if I beat the door down.
Here's a step-by-step process on how to use 2-line scene cards in your classroom.
First, give each student a 2-line scene card.
Have students practice their line aloud individually, paying attention to stress, inflection, and tone.
Next, each student should get with a partner and develop a scene of their own using the 2 lines provided on the card.
You may want to encourage your students to create a beginning, middle, and end when staging their scene.
Here are a couple examples of 2-line scene cards in action.
I swear I love thee. I am sick when I do look on thee.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! Oh, most unhappy strumpet!
If you want to mix it up a bit, here are a few ideas, as well as some other resources to help you incorporate 2-line scene cards into your classroom.
Well, that's your introduction to the 2-line scene cards. We invite you to use in your own classroom and discover all the magic of Shakespeare's language.
And if you need more information, go to www.folger.edu.
It's as easy as that.